So the following is going to be a walkthrough of my home gym due to some changes I made since the last video I put out. So starting here, this is the Cybex Classic row. Over here is a bells of steel plate loaded lat pull down and low row. In this corner here is a Strive chest press. This is actually a youth edition, so it's a little bit more compact than the regular version. It doesn't have the foot pedal. Also has a lower weight stack, but I have some double weight pins that go on both sides and screw in together and can hold 200 pounds. So this weight stack now goes up to 490. Over here is a old school Icarian preacher curl, bicep curl machine. And what I like about this one is the cam is round, so the strength curve is very linear. Over here is a chest supported T-bar row. Here is a Human Sport Star Trek chest shoulder machine. Also really good for doing biceps on the bottom pulleys as well as low to high cable flies. Over in this corner is a Nautilus 2ST incline press. Here is a Trotter mid row. Has these rotating handles and has a significant amount of travel in the seat. Goes down low so you can do rear delts, and then the seat goes all the way up so you can get your hands low at your waist for a nice low row for your lower lats. Over here is a Precor flight series. So here the arms pivot from the side this way instead of the more traditional way. So it's more of an arcing motion. Over here is a Matrix commercial pec deck with a rear delt. Over here is a Trotter chest press, vertical chest press. It's an old school, probably more than 30 years old. But what's different about this compared to say the Bodymaster and the Cybex and the Paramount is it's isolateral, so each arm moves independently. Over here is a standing Multiflight from Bolt Fitness. It's a replica of a Panada. So this can be, you can use these for lateral raises. It lowers down and you can do bent over rear delts. You can turn the handles around up to the top and do decline pec flies. You can also stand to the side and do pullovers. Over here is a free motion functional trainer, and I just added a walk control unit bolted to it for my attachments. So here's one of the newer pieces since the last video. This is a Legend flat chest press, and reason why I picked this one up is if you notice, you see the handles, the angle of the handles are different than most chest presses, such as Hammer Strength and many of the others. The angle is going in the opposite direction, but with your hands like here, it actually puts more of the tension on the center of your chest and on your chest, and I feel a lot less in my shoulders. Over here is a Nautilus Nitro Plus lat pull down, or it's really more of a high row. Over here is an old school Cybex Classic bicep. So really, this is really good as well, that it puts a lot of tension at the bottom portion of the motion. You set the seat all the way down, and so it's like a flat bicep. Again, puts additional tension on the bottom portion of the movement. Over in this corner here is a super incline hammer strength. So this is really one of my favorite to do front delts on. Just is a lot less pressure. It hurts less on my shoulders, having this roughly 70-degree angle. And then if you scoot your butt out a little bit, you can get more like around 50 degrees, just for a high incline. Over here is a Cybex dual access incline press. So their dual access range, you control the path of the arms, so it mimics a little bit more like a dumbbell. So inside the basement here is around 360 square feet. So I have to put some machines out here in the hallway and in the garage. So over in this corner is a Nautilus 2ST dip machine, a PowerTech hyper extension. And it's adjustable, so it can go all the way to a 90 degrees, not just the 45 degrees. And then over here, this is a machine I just added. This is an inexpensive side incline pec machine. So it's roughly about $350, but this is actually a really good machine for the money. I've used today I used Arsenal incline pec fly, and the strength curve on this side E one is significantly better. There's virtually no tension on the Arsenal at the bottom portion of the motion, and it gets very difficult at the top, and as well as you don't really feel anything in the upper portion of your chest on the Arsenal. This one, you feel a lot more in your upper chest, even though technically, if you notice, the arms are at basically the same angle as the back of the bench, so it's really not an incline. The bench is on an incline, but the arms are not going on an incline. My plan is to cut off the arms and then have it re-welded out, drop it down about 20 degrees. And then when we come out to the garage here, no changes in the garage. I still have a matrix chest press I'm either gonna put together or go ahead and sell it. So in this corner right here is a old school Rotary Paramount. So this is a really nice chest piece. You get a lot of stretch. It's like a cross between a fly and a chest press. Very unique movement. Over here is a Nautilus Nitro Leg Curl, and here these leg curls, instead of it the top pad going on the top of your thigh, it's on your shin. Takes a little bit getting used to it, but you feel a lot more in your hamstrings than the more traditional one that goes on the top of your thigh. In the corner here is a Star Trek leg extension. Basically, this is the Flex Fitness version when Star Trek bought them. So it's the older version, which just has a little bit more range of motion at the bottom, so you get more stretch. Over here is just a glute kickback machine. Here is Life Fitness ab machine. And then I also have a VR2 dual access chest press. So I really like these, the VR2 line. Kevlar belt's very smooth. And again, just the range of the motion, being able to direct the path with your arms versus just a fixed path is really nice. So I do plan on some additional changes are coming soon, as the Nautilus Incline I have for sale, and I'm going to be replacing it with a Magnum biangular plate loaded incline press. So